All right, Robbie, what are we watching right now?
This is Star Engine. It's the game engine that the CIG uses, the ones who make Squadron 42 and Star Citizen. Everything in here is in-game engine. It's not a recording. It's not just like an animation.
Well, let's take a look. You want to hit play?
Actually, yeah, there it goes.
Everything you've seen has been captured in engine as one continuous shot without loading screens. Without loading screens.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Oh, Starfield.
Let's start field.
A little introduction here.
Full screen. Ooh.
All right.
This is
I like how she's creating worlds.
Oh wait, this isn't the one that. Oh, okay, it does show the speed and distance covered right there.
What? No way.
Solar system size game spaces.
Do you remember
Yeah,
when it
this
used
is
to take you like 5 minutes to walk a mile on GTA? Just all the loading.
Yes. Seamless, man. This is amazing.
It's gorgeous too.
And these are actual planets you can go to in Star Citizen. There's one of
What's
them,
all-
Microtech.
What's all of these commie metrics though? Why is this in meters per second and kilometers? I'm an American. I want miles per hour.
It's
The space station you can fly up to.
Thank you, Elon.
yeah. On the
Physics
side of this
based
says-
atmosphere with
says
multiple
SpaceX
light
on the
No
side.
scattering.
loading screen going down to the planet.
No way.
What?
So you can see it popping a little bit
No.
as it's loading in. So
No. Just yeah, but that looks so good.
you can do this in Star Citizen right now. Fly around wherever. The
I'm
only
about
loading
to burst
screen
into
is when you
tears. I'll
load
bring
into
it
the
back.
game.
It's so beautiful. Oh god, they can still hear me. Sorry.
Wait, you know what that just means though?
See, I could see CIG making a lot of money once they perfect this game
All of a sudden,
engine.
the ship hits the ship hits the building and everything blows up. Like, oh,
Just a little- oh my gosh. But guys,
Well,
if,
this is just like a camera view going through these areas.
is this
Yeah,
would you
this
call
is
it CIG? That's who this is?
Cloud Imperium Gaming, CIG, yeah.
If CIG can create this world without loading screens, what if we're in a simulation
I like how-
without loading screens? You know, far superior
dun, dun.
technology. I'm just saying, no
Yeah.
loading screens, and we're traveling
Oh yeah, and when you're going somewhere, you don't just
437
teleport.
Kajillion
There's no
kilometers.
There's no like teleporting somewhere. You have to take a train over to the hangar and stuff from your
Just
where you
like
woke up
real
at.
life. That's all I'm saying,
Yeah.
guys. That's all I'm
Oh.
saying.
Yeah, added to what you were saying.
They're probably just generating pixels as they're coming into view. Anyway,
So that's like the starport there. Get your ship and fly out.
this is gorgeous. This looks so good. Is this AI generating all? I mean, obviously, AI
This is why I'm
generating all of
loving what
this.
they've been making.
we'll jam the
I'd
needle in the
flown
back
that
of my
shit.
head. I'm in.
I've flown that ship, the Carrack.
What a
Pretty
stud.
awesome ship. And you can like walk around inside the
Seamless
ships and stuff.
transition. I just feel like
It has-
343
it has,
right
like,
now,
a little
just kind of
wreck
floating
area
around.
over there. Went up to the bridge.
That's pretty cool. And we're out.
Does it have Doritos in this game in the rec area?
Oh, no.
It's
They
not
have-
real-time
they have
generation I
hot-
was talking about.
They have hot dogs and burritos and stuff.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
This
they
looks
probably have like packages of
absolutely
Soylent.
gorgeous. Look at this. Those clouds aren't quite perfect, but they're cumulus.
they've gotten
They're
so
cumulus
good
clouds.
with the clouds.
Yeah. You just gotta add
Clouds
some
are
nimbus
tricky.
in there. You gotta add some variety.
Clouds are. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
They're
like
super, super
caves
tricky.
you can go into. If you bring like a multi-tool,
Yo,
you
what?
can mine. You can do a little mining and put it in your backpack and go sell it.
From your ship, like, does your ship have like a little mining claw?
Well, there is certain ships that specialize in mining, yeah.
Oh. Dude,
And it's like
this
a
looks
laser.
insane.
See, like there's a guy mining and another. Oh, that guy has a. There's a vehicle that mines too. That's what they're using there.
Whoa. Deeper in. And oh, what? And then it's coming out, dude. That's crazy. And so, how do the. I mean, so the worlds generate, so there's other players, right, in the thing. So it's like a
and
static
they're-
world
they're
that doesn't
working on-
change.
They're working on something called server meshing, where basically different sections or servers with a certain amount of people. So like it's not having to deal with everybody in the whole system all at once,
Yeah.
and it allows for like a whole bunch of people to be all over the place. Where currently there's like 100 people on the live server in like the whole area. Where they recently had a test for like 1,000 people in a server.
Whoa.
I just want to point out, the
1,000
trees,
people.
the trees are all drifting differently in the wind.
So crazy. They're really getting in. They're really getting into it. This is the forefront. Once like virtual reality and this interacts.
Oh, it's crazy. All this
it's
is
over.
like is crowdfunded.
I love it.
People hate
pop
on
my headset
people
on.
buying those ships, but that's what's funding all this.
No, I think it's good. You know, especially with the
It
recent
is.
controversy that you've seen on X, formerly known as Twitter. Right, you've got game devs trying to defend mediocre games and DLC like Tekken 8 because if you don't, basically they did the math and like if the 2 million Tekken 8 players don't continually spend $5 every 3 months, the game goes offline, right? So like there's this big argument online right now that even if you don't enjoy it, you still have to fucking crowdsource it via the DLC, which is just complete bullshit. This looks leagues ahead of most video games I've played, just aesthetically
Or
alone.
than those so-called quadruple A games coming out now.
Dude, the quadruple A is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire. What was that?
Yeah.
Skull and Crossbones, and you couldn't even like.
Or it was another game they labeled that, did they? Or Starfield was supposed to be one, ain't it?
They don't even make quadruple A batteries. They're never gonna make quadruple A games. The only one
That's a
I've
beautiful
seen
landscape right
pull
there.
up here is Skull and Bones, which is that pirate game, which you couldn't even fucking board the other players' pirate ships.
Is George Bush like a
Oh, yeah,
character
they
in
got-
the?
I got some animals in there now.
Janie.
Oh, The Witcher 4. You're right. CD Projekt Red said Witcher 4 and Cyberpunk sequel are also. Oh wait, no, they're gonna
that
be the
ship
world's.
right there. That ship right there was one of those that specialize in mining.
Damn, I was like, did Elon make that? That is a shiny vehicle. But no, CD. I don't know if you heard this, Robbie. CD Projekt Red said they're gonna unleash the world's first 5A game with The
5A.
Witcher 4 and
Just
Cyberpunk
adding
sequel.
A's.
So now we're just giving up. Yeah, we've gone
That's
from
legit, or
AAA.
is
Now
that-
no, this is from Gamer Radar. So yeah, this is pretty legit. And this is from April 6, 2024. Quintuplet A's. The Quin A's. Is that the-
Quintuplet A.
Quin A. This is gonna be the first Quin A game. The Witcher 4 Cyberpunk sequel.
Oh, dude, there's even like sunrises and sunsets. Is it?
Seamless transition is
Rotates.
an understatement.
As long as your computer can do it, you know what I mean?
Can we give a shout out to
they must be running this on the hell of a computer, because it's hard to get a lot of FPS in it currently.
They're in Harvard right now on the quantum supercomputer. It's just taking up the whole bottom basement for this demo. Oh, we're missing some rings there. We got some distance in them rings.
Oh, wow. You can actually go into those rings and mine asteroids and stuff.
Ooh, that's how we're gonna solve the debt here in America. Don't you worry, baby. We're gonna do some asteroid mining.
Yeah. Where there's some materials to profit on.
Give it another decade, baby. Give it another decade.
Gotta get Elon getting us out there.
God, dude, you saw the rocket booster?
That right there that they passed that's built into the asteroids. That's Grimhex, where it's basically a criminal-run space station.
Nice.
If you become a criminal, like a high-level criminal, they'll shoot at you if you go to the space stations and stuff. So Grimhex is like your only home.
Oh, nice.
When you're a criminal.
Oh.
That reminds me of
that's what you get when you're a criminal.
Old school Halo before they encountered the Covenant, when the Spartans' program was just to take out the space pirates. Classic.
See, look how the light's going around the edge of the planet like that. That's pretty awesome.
It's gorgeous. I wonder how Neil deGrasse Tyson feels about this episode.
See this?
Or this game.
Future quintuple game right here. Especially when they get into like base building, that they recently announced that like you could have player built space stations that players have made themselves in places.
Whoa, that's cool. That's cool.
Look at that little.
Whoa.
This is
so cool.
This is a city built into a gas giant.
Cool. Yeah, that looks so cool.
You
can see like all the connecting like walkways between all the different like probably sectors.
What's crazy about Crusader? There's no railings on these platforms. Yeah. Like,
what is this, Star Wars?
That's pretty dangerous. You're gonna fall endlessly.
Classic Star Wars engineering.
Yeah, this is endless.
Well, until you get crushed by the gravity down there, or whatever happens.
You'll suffocate or get crushed by the gravity first.
But yeah, Crusader's pretty awesome. An FPS killer there, especially if you turn the clouds up.
Seriously.
But it's so good looking.
Imagine just like driving into those clouds, and then there's like 10 or 20 bad guy ships. You know, like your nemesis just like waiting for you there. Boom, gone. Because you can do that, right? You can PvP, Robbie. You can attack other people. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Whoa!
Look at this Star Wars ripoff!
Oh my gosh! What the heck?
Space whales.
Space whale.
See, when we were talking about one of the Star Wars. They had space whales.
The Purgle.
We were talking about
Ahsoka.
Yeah, we were talking about in another episode.
You can milk them, right?
Yeah, that's right. Guys, if you like nerdy content, we have a podcast. We've covered every television show that you've watched in the last 4 years. Check it out.
All the way, we started with WandaVision. What?
Jeez, WandaVision.
Wasn't that our first show?
It was.
And
the
once
potential.
in a while we bring up Luke Skywalker's milking of
the blue cow. Yeah, don't drink blue milk. Don't do that.
Yeah. But we must mention that every once in a while.
I forgot where it's jumping next.
This is an interesting visual animation for.
Oh, it's jumping to the warp gate that goes to Pyro, the next star system that's coming out in 4.0.
Nice.
I've been to the jump gates in the live server. Don't work yet. Apparently they've done it in testing. I've flown over there to look around when it first showed up. Before it wasn't working, but they had all this stuff and all these signs and ads and stuff going through the warp gate.
I don't understand. We're 15 minutes in, 0 loading screens whatsoever. You know, I see a loading screen every 7 minutes in Rocket League.
Apparently, this jump actually takes like a couple minutes to get through, and you actually have to fly through it yourself.
Oh, really?
But they sped it up for this demo. See, Pyro is like it's basically mercenary run star system. Like there's kind of no rules here in Pyro.
I like
what
it.
year is this set in?
Gorgeous. It looks
The 2900s, 2953. What's kind of cool, the years have actually gone by with the game. It's kind of cool.
Like in game time. That is really cool. I mean, that makes sense. We've traveled over 1.2 billion kilometers in this so far without any loading screens. Like that's just such a far mindscape from Pong. Like if you look at
but Major, you also have to recognize that we're in like a spectator mode.
Oh yeah, but it's in game, right? It's in engine. It's in the engine game.
It's a camera on rails, but it's running on in-game engine.
Right. Yeah. So like, if you think about this, this is like going from Pong to this is like going from the horse and buggy to landing on the moon in like the same 60 years kind of thing, right? Like this is an incredible advancement in technology.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is landing on the moon, although we all have cell phones, which theoretically are supposed to have more computing power than the computers it took to land us on the moon from NASA. So, pretty cool stuff.
Well, they had really good rocket scientists, I guess, back then.
I wouldn't give them that kind of endorsement knowing their personal history. But yes, smart gentlemen.
Well, just
with some facial scars. Look it up. Yeah,
look how beat up these space stations are. You definitely get the feel this is like an old station just taken over by mercenaries.
This is like NASA funding during the Obama era, when there was none. So Rob, have you ever been to this area before?
In a when they had a test for it, I've been in it a little bit.
Nice.
It's huge. It's actually 5 times larger than Stanton, the first system we were in.
Oh wow.
Whoa. What?
Yeah,
5 times bigger.
The star system here is massive.
That's gonna take some time to build.
Which means it also takes like a lot of fuel getting
Bless
around.
You.
Whew. Sorry.
Does fuel cost money in this game?
Yeah, you'll stop at a space station and you can fuel up stuff. You pay money for it.
In-game currency or?
Yeah, in-game currency.
Oh, okay, good. I'm just making sure. I'm just for all the people who aren't familiar with the game.
Hey, travel.
That'll be $2 to fill your tank
up.
Hey,
with these microtransactions, bro, you can't be too sure with all these goddamn microtransactions.
If my ship is like real beat up, needs some fuel, I'll just like dump that ship somewhere and blow it up and just claim another one. You can claim a fresh ship, but it takes will take a little bit of time.
Stop. Don't admit to insurance fraud.
Hey, those lifetime insurance
hilarious.
Take them to jail.
Get that. Those LTIs.
Oh, look at that. Now we're getting some cloud variations. I like this. We're getting some.
Ooh,
this is a reclaimer. It's like this massive salvage ship that you can strip off armor and stuff. And oh yeah,
just a little in trouble. It's probably just a little in trouble.
A little trouble inside. Yeah, there's gonna be like in the live service right now they don't have the fires. But yeah, there's gonna be. They've been showing that off with some of the tests.
Whoa!
With, as engineering gameplay gets implemented.
That one fire extinguisher is not going to save you.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Yeah,
oh god!
Yeah, it's kind of spread it a little much.
It's a little too much, bro.
You'll actually have to try to keep your ship running instead of just having damage and you go repair.
Airlock it, yeah.
You'll have stuff inside, systems be breaking down and things like that.
You should be able to cut the air off pretty easily.
They'll also have it set up if you're in space.
Did you die in this game?
Yeah.
Then what happens? Do you go to heaven?
You just like,
Or did?
I guess you wake up with a new clone or something.
Oh, it's like
At like
pull
whatever.
a
you're
rig.
heaven or purgatory,
You
where you're
even-
just like.
You even set like your spawn point at a hospital or medical bed somewhere.
Okay, that makes sense.
That ship, the Carrack that we saw earlier in the game, has a med bay that you can set a spawn point in, which is kind of cool.
Very
Whoa,
helpful, I'm
look at
sure.
that.
All right, these
More
clouds.
clouds,
I'm
but
very
dude.
impressed with these clouds. These
They
clouds
do
look way
they
better.
did a good job with the clouds.
Yeah,
They've
they
also
look
done
much
a good
better
job
here.
with the water
The
now
snow,
too.
the snow looks good. The mountaintops all look fantastic. And have I mentioned
Oh,
zero
man.
loading screens? Like,
Yeah.
honey, I'll stop playing when I get to the next save point.
Do they have like
Wink,
little
wink,
animals
wink.
running around? That's what I was looking for. It's like little
Pew 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 pew. Just shoot them as they're
herds of,
running,
run
running across the Sahara.
two-headed goats.
Probably load in as you're like up on the ground or something.
Yeah, as you get closer, it gets more detailed.
I think they're randomly generated around the planets or something.
Do you like forage? Can you like get like Skyrim, like gather mushrooms? Or no?
There are some like trees you can get these mushrooms from and stuff, but
No way.
you don't make much from it, so I haven't found it worth
No,
it.
no drug
It's
smuggling.
possible.
You can't just smuggle.
You can't like trip in game.
You can be a drug dealer in this game, or just
Can
like
you use
or you
drugs?
can just like
It's called a
Are you a
spice
junkie?
runner. Thank you.
you can trade
Your
them
screen gets
around.
all blurry.
Oh, a new ship. What's this?
Oh, the
Was
Gladius.
this
That's a
sl-
pretty good fighter.
That's a sleek looking ship. Water simulations on decals. Oh, hello. Look at that water. Damn, that water at the bottom looks good. That was some good reaction to the jet propulsion system.
Dude.
Streaming hierarchical object container technology for outposts and points of interest.
Wow, look at this crazy like base.
Give me
This is
some
crazy.
Borderlands, right?
Yeah, this is wild.
They have this
So-
game mode called Junk Town, where you're jump. Yeah, and you're it basically it's this drug facility that keeps printing out these little boxes of drugs, and you go in there and try to everybody's fighting to get those drugs. Yeah, see,
Damn,
look at that
water
water.
looks good.
Mr. Towley's piloting the drug ship.
Tally, tally.
That'd be a funny thing to see, like piloting a.
Hey,
One
did
of
you
those
know when we
ships.
first came out with jets, right? We had, the Wright brothers and, the propellers and stuff like that. But when we were first testing our first jets, they were test operated by CIA agents. And these agents in the cockpit would carry around gorilla masks. So if they ever got too close to civilian planes while they were test driving our new jets, they would put on these gorilla masks. So any pilot would be like, hey, I saw a monkey piloting this plane that no one's ever seen or heard of before. Like, it's so devious. It's so brilliant, and it's so manipulative.
That's
But yeah,
hilarious.
dude, the CIA just be gaslighting people the whole time.
Well,
So, Robbie, if I don't love ships, can I play on the ground, or is this like a... Whoa, I'm sweating. This is
Whoa.
me. This guy sweats as much as I do. Well, look at what he's wearing. That was
Wow.
pretty heavy. So, can you play like on the
I guess
ground,
you c-
or is this really a
Yeah,
ship-focused game?
Well, there's more. It would be you could just like hitch a ride with some players you run into or something.
If you just like wanted to like play like some Sims on the ground and build up that base or whatever, I mean, that last planet system we were at, you said that was 5 times larger than the first one. I mean, geez, you just walk around on that forever. This Star Engine is absolutely
Well,
incredible, Robbie.
that's
I'm
not-
so glad you showed it to us.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
that is incredible.
That's why I've been loving what they've
Whoa.
been making. It's
Now,
awesome.
If anyone's interested in this, you've got a referral code that we can pin in the comments. Is
yeah.
that correct?
I could throw my referral code in there. If
Sweet, we'll
anyone's
do that.
interested in checking out Star Citizen.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Go ahead, like the video if you
Yeah.
like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more great content like this, and we'll catch you next time.